All right. Hello and welcome, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
You're... Wait, now you went mute, Basir. We heard you at
Some of us
hello.
are here. Basir Vincent here. I'm the president of YPOC. I'll let those who came in and were set up. We were doing some activities behind the scenes, so I'll let the crew introduce themselves real quick.
Hey, everybody. Elise Irvis. I am YPUC's Chief Administrative Officer and super happy to be here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Yanni Williams, and I'm a board member as well as Invention Culture's chair.
Hi, I'm Kamika, Vice President of Young Professionals of Color. Not for long, hopefully.
All right. Anna, are you there? You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, yes, my name is Anna White. Good to be here. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes.
Gang.
Lifetime YPOC member.
All right. So every year we try to work through and get as many people who have been a part of uh, this journey that we have to join us. So I'm excited to go through our state of YPOC from October to September.
We're lit.
So, a really big important thing. What are we about? Why are we doing this? And to me, this is important because it's more important now than ever. It's about creating community for the Black and Brown professional collective. We endeavor to make the maximum positive impact within our community. Our amazing team of volunteers and partners make YPOC a notable pillar within this community. Just recently, we were all at an event at Harrisburg University, and Young Professionals Color got a shout out for helping and trying to help with business development. And what we're here to do is really ask for help. So as you're listening to this, please consider joining one of our many programming groups. We're going to be talking about that today. So we got Adopt a Classroom, we got Happiness Committee, we got Events and Culture, we got Juneteenth HBG, and YPOC Biz. So many different ways to fit in. So get in where you fit in. But we always tried to make YPOC about creating community, and that looks different for different people. So whatever you're interested in, I almost guarantee we have something that's going to trigger for you. So I'm going to first introduce our board of directors. I want you to meet our leaders. She already introduced herself, but I'm going to really give a huge shout out to our chief admin officer. She has really been putting in some work this year. Elise, we would not be able to do any of the things that we have been able to do these last 2 years if it wasn't for her kind of taking on this role, dealing with both Kamika, myself, everybody on the board, trying to corral us in the right way, trying to keep positive momentum. So really big shout out to our chief admin officer, Elise Irvis. You heard her again. Some people think she's the president. So, I don't believe in singular unitary executive power. So our vice president, Kamika Campbell, she is. Sorry, I stopped hearing feedback and it threw me off. Myself, I am the president of YPC. Then one of our newest board members, we got Merrick Green. He has been our treasurer, and he has stepped up in a big way this year. Anyone knows to get into maintain a nonprofit takes a lot of financial work and a lot of behind the scenes keeping us in order. And Merrick has stepped up and gone above and beyond this year, and looking to continue to grow. And then we got our board members. We got Yanni, over there. She introduced herself, and we got Derek. So we got some really great team of leaders this year. Really excited. For those of you who've been part of YPOC, we are always looking to grow. And it's like, hey, there's are there positions available? We're trying to grow and build up leaders. We'll talk about some of our chairs in a moment and hand it off. But really, big shout out to the board of directors this year. Really, really appreciate you all for a lot of the hard work that you're doing. Um, it's not easy. Those of you who are on nonprofits knows it's not always easy to get your board, get them engaged, and keep everything going. So big shout out to everybody on this list. Thank you so much for your help, and we'll transition over to Elise to talk about our committee chairs. I just realized Elise got disconnected from the channel. So I'm going to add her to the stage, and then I'm going to introduce Elise and let her take it away.
Thanks, y'all. We back. Yes, teamwork make the dream work. I have to co-sign with Basir. Cheyenne, Thomas, Leslie really held it down. Chris and Real came in when they could, gave a lot of ideas. And honestly, it's all learning, right? A lot of folks come to YPOC because they're just excited to be in community, excited to do things they like, passion projects, things outside of work. So that definitely filter into our mission to build community for Black and Brown professionals. And couldn't do it without the team. I know to Basir's point, a lot of people see me and all the many things I do, but the main hat that I wear is the director of membership. Um, we can move to the next slide. Be membership. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's invited. The number one myth about YPOC membership is there's some sort of age requirement, and that's just not the case. It's however you self-identify, young in mind, body, spirit, all the things. However you self-identify, we invite you to come be in community. And the perks to actually purchasing a membership is that you'll get access to our YPOC member portal. It's an app just for members. There's a calendar of events that you can add events to, community events. Shout out to one of our newer members, Carla Hill, for example, who does a ton of things in the community, and she's able to add all of the organizing with youth, the sickle cell event. She's able to jump it right into the YPOC community, communicating to our 171. We are 171 members. We gained 35 new members in the last 12 months. So shout out to all of us and all the referrals and all the membership renewals. We've had more membership renewals in the last 12 months than we've ever had. So we're really growing and we're really sustaining ourselves, but I really want to drive home that it's not just about YPOC and the things that happen internally, but it's about the overall experience of young professionals of color across the entire city. Our corporate membership is a big deal. Special highlights and shout outs to Able Staffing Solutions, who's our first corporate partner, TFEC, who has came back to the table every year with us, not just as a corporate partner, but with Juneteenth sponsorships as well, Harrisburg Regional Chamber of Commerce, and UPMC. People join YPOC for a variety of reasons. As I mentioned, here are a few quotes directly from the voices of some of our newest members. One person just moved to Midtown in Harrisburg and they want to be involved in the youth community. A lot of our members are transplants. They're not from here, didn't grow up here, and they're like, what am I even doing here once they get here? So they join YPOC and they find out the really good stuff, what's really good about Harrisburg, where to go, where to eat, what to do and when. Another member joined because they believe in change and being accountable for your own neighborhood, schools, and structures of your own communities. That's a great reason to join YPOC because we are excited about the work. Yeah. And there are at least 5 different programmatic pillars that you can get involved in, you're looking to spend your time with more impact, join YPOC, one of our committees who are led by members themselves. We're always looking for new folks to lead the committees. Another member is interested in becoming more involved in the community, passing on the things that they learn to their daughters. A lot of parents are members, breaking through those generational curses. So join today. It's a $60 commitment for the whole year, and every week we got something going on. We got something to do. So membership is so worth it. And like I said, 365 days of the year. YPOC isn't just popping during Juneteenth, isn't just popping during Black History Month either. We got a ton of stuff. And that's why I'm gonna kick it off to Dr. K, who founded this mission alongside Bashir, and couldn't do any of the building and the scaling without her. So Dr. K, if you wanna take it over.
All right, I'm gonna swap seats with Kamika, so the photo might show Boss Vincent, but it's Dr. Kim.
Hi, everybody. I'm so glad to be here. I'm really honored to just be able to been growing this team for such a long time, and we are proud to be the conveners of the largest Juneteenth celebration in the region. We have been doing Juneteenth now for 8 years, but we are in the 6th year of our big celebration. And so this has been something that we have been able to really bless the community with, bless ourselves with. And Juneteenth is about connecting Pennsylvania and Harrisburg to the national Juneteenth landscape. Juneteenth starts in or I should say emancipation and partial abolition was started here in Pennsylvania as the first state in the recognized union to have partial abolition. So this is why it's important for us to really grow this and ground this in Pennsylvania, in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We've done a lot of work around that, and we're really proud of that. So some of our successes to that end have been 6 years in. We just finished a year where we had over 9,000 people throughout the week come and celebrate with us. We over 7 events. Our very first Harrisburg Juneteenth parade for the city, working with the city of Harrisburg. Shout out to Erin Smallwood and all of her amazing work in bringing that to fruition. And we also had our very first Taste of Black Harrisburg. So that's also something really exciting that we accomplished as well. Shout out to our whole entire team. Our concert went off amazing. And if you were missing there, you were missed, because it was such a beautiful time, a safe time. We talk a lot about in the city about safety and being able to enjoy ourselves in the River City. And so I'm just happy that during this second quarter of the year, this is a big thing for the second quarter of our year. We start planning in July, in the August before, but everything really kicks off from April to June. So it's really a blessing to have that. And we hope you join us next year. We hope you join us in that effort, because it is probably one of the bigger community building things that we do as an organization. So we are happy to have you. We're going to be looking for chairs this month. And right after the State of the YPOC, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be looking for chairs. We're going to be doing some other things. So we're really happy that we have the opportunity to do that, and we hope you would join us. So a couple other ways that we build community is through our outdoor hikes. We have a whole bunch of different things we do. Shout out to our culture and creativity and culture folks who are doing that work.
Big shout out to that outdoor team. It was a branch of our events committee, and they have been putting it together.
Yes, and we have had the most outdoor events we've had in the past year than we've ever had. From swims to hikes to all these amazing things. We just celebrated our 8th or 9th. We never know the right time. We went during the pandemic, so I thought if we didn't go during the pandemic, it wouldn't have been 9. So I think it's 8 or 9 YPOC Weekend Getaways. Shout out to Miss Monique Greenwood. Shout out to Leslie Avila, our current chair for convener of the retreat. Watch parties. We do sports and politics. I'm not big on the sports, as y'all know, but I'm big on the politics, so I love to be there for that. Movie premieres. We did Renaissance. We did Color Purple. We first for the first time last year we sponsored Hispanic Heritage Month. Shout out to Leslie again for that. With a grant, modeling it after what we did for Juneteenth. We have a jobs board that we post jobs on. Um, as many as our corporate partners will allow us to. And one of our other great partnerships is Keystone Merge. Keystone Merge is where we let new businesses showcase who they are to the community and let us give them feedback so they can continue to grow. And Elise has been really big in that space as well with Black. And you'll hear a little bit more about that from her. And of course, Black News Beat, which is coming up right after this program. Black News Beat, we broadcast at least twice a month now. We've actually doing 2 or 3 times, three times a month in different ways with special episodes. And Black News Beat is the place where we look at our news and our voice in our way. It's been a partnership between YPOC, Open Stage, and now we're going to be at Midtown Cinema. That's where we are tonight. So it's very exciting. Oh, I just did all that. Sorry, I went out of order. But our community for Juneteenth, one of the things we want you to know about Juneteenth is that we are trying to organize this in a way that our pillars really push for the meaning and the beauty of Juneteenth. So we have our community engagement pillar. The ensured community engagement is at the forefront for all of our events, making sure that all of our community partners, our nonprofits, all of our folks are very much involved. So we shout out to our immediate past community pillar, economic empowerment, making sure that we bring our businesses in to earn money and earn dollars during this time to keep the Black dollar in the Black community. And we've received critiques on that. We've had people say, well, Juneteenth should not be about spending money or people making money. And I say it's literally a return of the economic access and opportunity to the Black community. That is why we are celebrating Juneteenth in the way that we do in this week-long festival with all these different activities and opportunities for people to make money, for Black businesses to thrive in Harrisburg, which is a central issue that we are actually confronting right now. And then we have our arts and culture pillar. Shout out to our arts and culture team, actually. So we have a pillar who's over that ensures that we really ground our celebration in Black art, Black culture, and all the things that encompass that for Juneteenth. And then, of course, we are always about civic engagement. We want to make sure people are voting, they're registered to vote, they understand how to be civically engaged. And shout out to our big partners in that respect. Black Voters Matter. They have been supporting us for 5 years with grants and T-shirts, and they bring the bus, and they do all kinds of cool things, and they help us, help our community understand how important it is for them to be registered to vote and participating in voting. And now I'm going to turn it over to Cheyenne to talk about. Is Cheyenne here?
No, but she sent the video.
Oh, she sent a video. So Cheyenne's going to via video talk to us about Adopt a Classroom.
The Adopt a Classroom grant is literally just simply put supplemental resources for teachers, so they don't have to spend as much, out of their personal income to be able to pour back into their classrooms for you all as students to be successful.
Ms. Goldsmith, can you tell us about how you will use the Adopt a Classroom grant that was awarded to your classroom?
So some of the items we got were incentive charts that help our students strive to do better. We got a lot of different books that our students really enjoy in different levels so that all of our learners can read the books. We also got trifold boards that we're using for our Black History Month biographies. And so we'll be excited to share those on Thursday's Black History Month walkabout, and a lot of Sharpies so that our kids could write on those boards.
Cheyenne, thank you for helping support our school and our community through your work with the young profesh- professionals of color. We look forward to working with you more in the future.
Awesome. You did that.
Thanks, girl.
So these are the kind of things that we get to do as right. Wasn't that awesome? I really get to be. We had a really moving time. Almost every year it's moving, and I remember when we during the year of the Roots, we did a little bit of a campaign to raise money through tickets for the Adopt a Classroom year. And every year those stories compile. Hearing the stories from the teachers and not from the kids, it is amazing. So I love that for us. And now I'm going to turn it over to Yanni for events and culture, and she'll tell us about what we've been doing this past year.
Okay. Hi, everybody. It's Yanni here. And I'm going to review my notes because we have been very busy. We've been doing a lot of things within the community, and we had a lot of community leaders participate. We've done a lot of collaborations. We've gotten a lot of partnerships, and I'm truly excited to share with you what we've been doing from the top of the year to current. So with that being said, for just reports and updates, some of our achievements are 8 successful happy hours thus far. We still have a few more to go because we are in the fourth quarter. Um, but we've also been promoting networking, connecting with new restaurants and lounges like Men in the Kitchen. Shout out to Justin Coleman. We've also done amazing work with the Black History Month feature films for Movies in Melanin in partnership with Midtown Theater, as well as a possible Halloween celebration event, Black and the Bird, Juneteenth kickoff at Civic Club. Shout out to Civic Club for supporting us. We had an amazing event there as well. We also had the celebration of Women's Month happy hour, the YPOC ski trip, book club meets at Barnes and Noble, 4 successful YPOC hikes that were very amazing, beautiful terrain, amazing experience, truly a bonding experience, but also relaxing and just connecting with nature. We've also had amazing happy hours for those who have participated. We were able to get new collabs with such as the Freshito Bar and Kitchen on Lingostown Road in Harrisburg, as well as the Glow celebration for Pride Month. We also have the new podcast, River Stories, with host Dr. Kamika Campbell and ours truly, Elise Irvis. And we have upcoming workshops and masterclasses powered by Power Choice Productions, aka Yanni Baby. Um, and also, we had some great successful events. So to talk about that, we had the Juneteenth kickoff at the Civic Club. That was amazing. The YPLC parade. Shout out to Eris. It was amazing. We had an amazing turnout. We supported so many Black-owned businesses and vendors. We had an amazing turnout in the rain, guys. We let the rain fall down, and it did not stop anything.
Harrisburg's first ever Black Parade.
Yes, first ever YPOC, just so you know where the originality comes from. YPOC kicked it off for you guys. Shout out to Eris. Also, we had the press conference at the Capitol building. We had Soldiers Grove. Shout out to Ashley. She did an amazing job being able to support us in that event. That was a great turnout. We had the kids on the stage doing their thing. We also had our VIP reception. And we had the Taste of Harrisburg, which was amazing. Shout out to Dewan Dixon. That was an amazing experience. We were able to celebrate a lot of our Black-owned businesses that are restaurants to be able to get a taste of Harrisburg, which was a variation of exquisite cuisines and bites to eat. It was an amazing experience. And Black-owned wineries that was in support. So that was really dope to be able to not only support them, but highlight them and experience what they're offering to our people here in Harrisburg. We also had, of course, the VIP reception. We had support with HMAC for the Jadakiss concert. That was an amazing experience as well. Jadakiss had so many great compliments to give us and said that this was pretty much the main course and that Philly was the appetizer, but we was the main course, y'all. So Harrisburg, that was amazing. We also had the kickoff where not the kickoff. We had I can't think of it right now, so I'm gonna just keep moving on. The fireside chat with what is the label? Jesus, I can't recall at this moment. It's so much stuff, y'all. Sorry. But that was also amazing. Shout out to Jadakiss team. Um, and then we also had, let's see what we got here. Culture Fest was amazing. We had a great turnout with the community connection there. And the Refreshing Noble Lane retreat. And upcoming is going to be the Adopt a Classroom soiree that's going to be at the Salvation Army actually tomorrow, guys. So if you haven't got your tickets, you can go to Eventbrite to get those tickets, or if you can't make it, make a donation so that we can support our Harrisburg School District to keep giving back to our youth. We know that they need the support, especially with us not being in receivership anymore. So it's a great way to be able to showcase our students and let them know that we're here and we're supporting them.
Yeah.
And then we have, of course, the State of YPOC, where we're here now letting you know what we got going on and what to expect. Last but not least, we also have Black Newsbeat, where we have our shows. We have some more shows that's going to be coming up in the near future, so look out for that. You'll be able to see that on Facebook as well as IG. And if you go to our website, you'll be able to see that at ypoc.org. And then lastly, I would like to welcome our new Adopt a Classroom chair, Maisha. She is a pleasure to be able to be a part of the team. We're super excited welcoming her. She's doing a phenomenal job. We're really excited about her being a part of our team and leading us into what is new to expect for Adopt a Classroom. Some other successful community engagement. We got over, like she said, 160. How many new members?
We're at 171.
171. Shout out to our new membership. You guys are coming through and making change within the community, and being supportive of YPOC is amazing. And we have not just the regular degulas, we got amazing people that are in our membership.
Top tier.
So
Top tier.
it's really good to be able to have the movers and shakers a part of our nonprofit. We also want to support everything that's going on in the community, but also to shout out to Kamika again. Dr. Kamika Campbell won the Catalyst Award for Diversity Influencer of the Year. Shout out to Kay. She's always doing the things and showing up for the people in the community as well as for YPOC. And we also established a new partnership with LHM Social Services Foundation for Horizons Transitional Housing Program. This partnership reflects YPOC's mission to open doors for Black and Brown professionals into roles that create lasting community impact. The CEO of LHM has taken intentional steps to guarantee interviews for qualified YPOC candidates as an unprecedented commitment to equity in hiring. I just want to say thank you guys for participating, being involved, doing the things, and being present and showing up, especially to our new members, as well as our board that works on end to make sure that the things are popping, relatable, realistic, and in real time, to be able to show the support of the community and allowing us to be able to be in avenues that we may not always be able to be welcome to. So I'm really looking forward to vetting new individuals to come in and participate in the leadership roles as committee chairs and board members, as well as just community members in itself. We have a lot of things going on within events and culture and happiness. So we're really looking forward to new members always, and people that are interested to make a change and have things going on in Harrisburg, because there are things to do. And YPOC is at the top of the list of those things to do. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the community.
Yeah, Yan. Yeah, shout out to Yanni. She's been on the board for 2 full years now.
3.
It has been 3 years.
Yes.
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, and our events calendar stays full. So it is a big to do. So thank you for helping corral everyone around to get us all outside.
Yes, outside, in the air, doing the things, and being happy.
Yeah. So our programs are, we call them committees, right? Events and culture is one committee, happiness is another. But as Yanni highlighted, there's a ton of overlap, there's a ton of collaboration, and we are still one big team working together. Leslie, you'll see her face down there at the bottom. She has served 2 full years now as the Happiness Committee Chair. And we're working with some subcommittee members who have really stepped it up. Some names listed here on the screen. We're excited about boarding a new Happiness Committee Chair in the next month here. So Elliot, Arona, Michael Nieves, and Pooja. Pooja was a member spotlight last year for events and culture. This year, she got really involved with happiness and their outdoor committee commitments, making sure that everyone got outside once a month. They all took turns on leading the outdoor activities.
Yeah.
This month's going to be led by Arona. It's coming up the next week or two.
Shout out to Arona.
Yeah, super excited. I don't know the location off the top of my head, but it varies. We acknowledged our ski trip in the winter, kayaking a few months ago, and this month it will be a hike. Members, you can find that information on the YPOC membership portal. Otherwise, we do try to post things on Facebook, and make sure you're subscribed to our email list to make sure you're tuned in with all the things Happiness Committee is doing, has done, and will do. This past year, they did the book club, which was great. We've done YPOC has done multiple iterations of the book club. And in 2026, Happiness Committee is committed to continuing with the monthly outdoor activity, to stay consistent with that, and make sure young professionals of color are getting their cup filled with natural and nature things too, not just happy hours, which
Right.
is a big part of the mission. So
And we only have 2 happy hours left, so it'll be September and October, and we'll be done for the end of the year for our happy hours, because we do have our holiday festivities to look forward to as well. And just to give you a quick sneak peek, we are going to be partnering with the market, Broad Street Market, to do our Thanksgiving Friendsgiving event. So you know it's going to be lit. We look forward to sharing this experience with you guys, as well as Broad Street Market.
yes, so everyone watching, if you want to collab, partner, or be involved, happiness and events and culture welcome you.
Or volunteers. We always love volunteers as well.
Of course. And Buster, maybe I'll kick this one back off to you. I know you and I know YPOC has been an amazing platform for myself personally to learn and grow as it comes to an engaged citizen and an engaged voting citizen here in Harrisburg specifically. So, Buster, I definitely want to highlight your appointment in 2025 to the Planning Commission. Big shout out to you and all the things that you've led. You and Kamika, of course, really set the groundwork for what who's running for office could look like, and then members lately have been filling in and stepping up. So feel free, you work directly with us about this.
All right, absolutely. As Elise mentioned, for full transparency, I've been trying to work to disassociate myself a little bit from this committee, just because myself and Elise actually ran for city council this last year. So we wanted to do that. But really we wanted to achieve, right? We hosted election day watch parties, especially for the primary. General elections coming up. It looking to be a spicy election cycle. So we want to keeping in there. We always promote civic engagement. We did several podcasts. Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to Frank. They did a really good job of breaking down the concepts of who is running for office, what these positions mean, what they do, and we're going to keep creating that content. We also moderated the Harrisburg City Council debate, which again I disassociated myself for because I was part of that debate, but on the other side, and so was Elise Irvis there. So shout out to that piece. Again, Yanni, always helping, and then Elise put here that doing this work got me interested in seeking more roles where we can actually help move things forward. So I found out about the work on being in the Planning Commission, and that is really a direct result of the work that we did previous years, breaking down the comprehensive plan and letting people know about that document. We did a collab with Friends of Midtown. We're always trying to work together with our other groups. Civic engagement is something we all can get involved in. Um, we did the collab with Black Voters Matter. We're always trying to get people out to vote. We are, from our YPOC hats, we're nonpartisan. We just want people to go out and vote. We're not telling you who to vote for. We're not putting our hand on the dial. But the important thing is getting out there and voting. In 2025, we're really hoping for a stronger handshake with our Adopt a Classroom committee, and we're really looking at that civic education for the youth. We think that's extremely important. And then we really want representation at all local political activities. We want to be out here. We want to make sure we're engaging. We need people to help us, attend school board, and we want to report more on that. There's a lot of political space that we can do work in, but we're really trying to get that going. And then we want to continue to engage and educate the community. So again, we're gonna be looking at our podcast series, maybe reframing who's running for office, but all with the goal of civic engagement, civic education, and we're really trying to frame that up in a unique way. So really looking forward to who's running for office in 2025. Shout out to another shout out to the current chair Thomas and Frank also coming up on the back end. All right, I'm gonna pass it back to you, Elise. Let you talk about the job board. But again, anything that anyone's interested in, please reach out to us, especially that who's running for office. November's coming up. Another election's coming up. It's the general, and it's going to be exciting.
Don't stop, won't stop. We have accomplished a lot this year. I'm super excited. I'm very proud of our team. Very proud of our capacity to work together to bring new people in and to sustain a team as well, right? A lot of people stayed with us for a few years and put in a lot of time to help us continue these programs. So the job board is really something that YPOC has had at the core of programming and operations. I know back when I first joined YPOC about 7 years ago, maybe, we were bussier. I vividly remember attending and listening to Bussier teach career related concepts over at Hamilton Health. We were in that community room and folks were gathering on Saturday mornings to learn, and we are excited to bring a lot of those opportunities back. This was a poll here that you're seeing that we conducted about 5 months ago. We asked YPOC members, why, of our 171 members, what are young professionals of color seeking these days from a quote unquote job board, from our corporate members, right? Folks like the Harrisburg Regional Chamber, TFEC, and UPMC. What do young professionals want? 38% of our members said job opportunities, though 53% was the majority vote, joining YPOC for networking, which is relating to job and career. 38% is a significant number. So all of our corporate partners, thank you. Thank you, TFEC, for sharing your jobs, posting them directly to our YPOC member space, and making sure that door is visible, accessible, and stays open. And we look forward to pouring into YPOC members more in this way. Um, yeah, shout out to Derek. Came to us the end of last year, he's a recent grad, looking for opportunities in data analyst space. We were able to connect Derek directly with Kellen, who is a very involved member of YPOC and works at one of our corporate partners, TE Connect, TE Connectivity. Mm-hmm. So, very much in the data space. Kellen and Derek were able to connect and discuss, what's the latest in that industry, what do jobs look like, what to expect in the hiring process, and we were really able to be a resource at that time. So that's what we look forward to doing more examples of that. Um, this newer partnership came up that Yanni mentioned, LHM Social Services. I'll let Kamika speak to this, but bottom line, YPOC members, a perk to joining YPOC, if you're looking for a job, if you're looking to advance in your career, if you're looking to beef up your resume, we got you. We have a ton of different ways to do that, whether it's an entrepreneur route, whether a workshop, whether you need some one-on-one advice, connections in a certain industry, we got you. And looking to bring more corporate partners on in this capacity to serve in this way as well.
Y'all better clock it.
Great. And I know we only have a few minutes left. You're watching this stream. Black News Beat is about to go live at 7 p.m. So just know we need you. The 35 new members who joined YPOC in the last 12 months, thank you. Welcome. Committee chairs, local leaders, just people who want to get more engaged, parents, teachers. YPOC is the platform for you to come and do it with ease, seamlessly, the things that you enjoy doing, the things that you're most skilled at doing. We want to put you in positions to just further accelerate and scale our impact to building community for Black and brown professionals in the greater Harrisburg area so that more Black and brown people come here, live here, stay here, work here,
Play here.
buy here, all the things.
That part.
So thank you, Oscar.
We need you. Please help. Like, really, we were talking about this. We need leaders. We need people. We need help. Thank you all for those who are volunteering. Those are volunteering for the soiree tomorrow. Please come out. Please support. And then please engage. That's what we're really asking. So thank you so much for the help that those of you tuned in are already giving. And we're always looking for more. But thank you all.
See you tomorrow at our 9th anniversary, 9 years in business, baby.
Link is on Eventbrite. Check Facebook, and it's at Salvation Army on 29th Street, 6:30. Registration. Be there or be square.
All right, y'all.
Guys.